Miss Pizzo is more than a guidance counselor to me. She has really impacted my school career over the past 4 years. I think it's vital for everyone to have someone like Miss Pizzo in the school. She's my trusted adult that I would go to with any problem. I feel like she really knows me as a student.
I was going through a tough time my freshman year, and I reached out to her, and ever since then, she just gave me someone to talk to. I love how relatable she is, that we can just talk like people that are normal and not just as a teacher student.
For me, I would say that Miss Rogers has impacted my life by knowing what to say and do to make me feel more comfortable.
She really knows what she's doing, and she really knows how to help someone. Every brain's different, so she tries to best understand yours.
I'm lucky and honored to have her as a teacher.
I think Ms. Rosenberg's a very positive, caring role model, and also she's had some of the younger kids in elementary school, so when they're coming to the high school, they already feel comfortable with her. There's not that month or two barrier where it's oh, you have to get used to them. They already have that, so she can get close to them almost immediately. Ms. Rosenberg has been there the year that I saw the most improvement in band, and I really think that that's partially because of her. Previously, I had struggled to do a lot of basic things, and now I'm first chair, so it's she's helped me a lot musically.
Mr. Orlando is such a kind man. I'm never worried about asking him something, especially in robotics. If I don't know what something is, a tool or a material we're using, I never hesitate to ask him because I know there will be no judgment there, and he really is looking to help always, so I really value that. He's just taught me so many life skills. I've seen how he's learned to command a classroom, and through that, I feel like I've learned to really use my voice and become a leader in robotics. And just seeing the way he works on the robot and through projects like the Reverse Engineering Project and Intro to Engineering and Design has taught me how to be a true critical thinker and to apply the knowledge he's teaching me in many ways.
Orlando has impacted my life greatly over the past 2 years. He has helped me mentally and physically challenge myself to be better in class, and he has helped me with a lot of the projects that we have done. Orlando and his colleagues have helped me get a job in the auto mechanic field. I thank them for getting me into that profession.
Miss Anastasio has impacted my life by just making school more friendly and just a nicer place to be. You can go to her office and she'll give you great advice on whatever problems you're having. I think that she brings a lot of great ideas, laughter, and just a friendly face or a shoulder to cry on. Just an adult that you could go to for whatever you need.
Miss Anastasio has impacted my life in many different ways. I feel like she's the type of counselor where she speaks out of her heart and includes everybody, and I think that's really important. She just wants to listen to you and take care of you, and she wants you to know at all times that she's there for you.
Miss Sinelli has impacted my life in many ways, but the most important way that she impacted my life is through her sports marketing class. She really pushed me to try my best and always to think outside of the box, and if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be wanting to do sports marketing as my career. I think it's important for her to be working in the high school teenagers because she really cares about all her students and she always pushes them to do the best and to keep going no matter what.
I think it's very important for someone like her to be working in a high school environment because she takes the time to connect with her students, and she doesn't just give out an assignment and then there's no help needed and she just stays at her desk. She walks around and she helps out, and she always has opportunities for people to get volunteer hours, and she's just overall really great at teaching.
Mr. Emmerich
has impacted my life because he's a great guidance counselor. Whenever I need anything, whether it's about colleges or even like the slightest issue, I'm able to go to him and talk to him about whatever problem I'm having, and then he's able to help me work through the situation and fix it.
This year, Mr. Emmerich was really helpful to me because I went through some hard times with friends and stuff, and he always made me feel like I can go talk to him about anything, and like he gave me like advice about things and what I should do, and honestly it just felt great to always have somewhere to go.
I think he brings a lot of people laughs and smiles. He's a great person to talk to, and he helps me calm down when I'm stressed out.
I think it's important to have someone like Mr. Emmerich working in a school with teenagers because he's the type of person and he's just there for everybody that can need him.
I've relied a lot on Mr. Carbonetti for either my own personal problems in schools, and he's always been very flexible in being able to meet with me. I mean, I've been with Carbonetti sometimes just to have a chat with and to catch up, have updates, and it's almost as if you're talking to a friend and not necessarily like an adult, but when there is issues that has to be handled in a more mature manner, he will always tackle it the way that it needs to be tackled and the way that it needs to be handled.
Well, I met Mr. Carbonetti 8th or 7th grade. He was my cross-country coach. He was one of the reasons why I continue to track today. When I got to the high school, I realized he was related to guidance, and whenever I had issues and I couldn't go to my counselor, I would always go to him. He would always help me with all my problems, and he's always someone I could go to without hesitation.
Mrs. Ruland, you're a great teacher. Mrs. Ruland, I love when you teach. Mrs. Ruland, you're a great teacher and you teach great stuff.
Mrs. Gamache is really smart, kind, and beautiful. I really like how she teaches, and she's so great with it. And she also teaches cool things that I never even knew. Like she teaches us AI, robots, and all the cool things. Her dance moves are really funny.
Mr. Tigliano is supportive. Mr. Tigliano is trustworthy. She is the best teacher ever, and she's always positive, and she always helps us, and she's so beautiful. Mr. Tigliano is my ally, and I can always trust him.
Mr. Tigliano always gives us fun challenges.
Miss Rink makes us feel safe and welcome. Miss Rink works hard to make learning fun.
Miss Rink is loving, sweet, and kind, and gives good hugs.
Mrs. Mayo is a very great teacher. She's always open and available. You can always talk to her, and she's very understanding and will let you talk to her about anything.
She's really kind, and her teaching methods are really great.
I love Miss Mayo because she's a good listener, problem solver, and she also makes a difference in our school.
I'm very proud of you for getting your tenure, and I'm also very thankful for you making math really fun for me.
Thank you for helping us with all our units and helping us learn. Miss Lamberti made me feel comfortable inside her room and let me tell her anything personal.
Thank you, Miss Felici, for teaching me CH makes so many sounds. Thank you, Miss Felici, for teaching me all the diagraphs and fluid sounds. We love you, Miss Felici.
Miss Edelman lets us have our own opinions about what we could sell in the school store.
Miss Edelman's pretty kind and she's really creative.
We love you and you're the best.
Miss Isabella is a great teacher because she is amazing.
Miss Roberta is the best teacher because she teaches me all the important information I need when I grow up.
Mrs. Martinez help us.
We love Mrs. Tinas.
Mrs. Martinez is the best.
Miss Manning is an amazing teacher and I'm glad to have her as my Project Extra teacher.
I love Miss Manning as a teacher because she turns boring lessons into fun ones.
Miss Manning has made me feel so welcome and so included into this new school, and she always brings joy to the classroom.
Hi guys! I love this moment because she helps me when I'm feeling sad and gives me ways to feel happy again. I love you. Bye!
Couldn't ask for a better partner and co-teacher. You're an amazing speech therapist. Our kids love you, we love you, and we're so proud of you.
Megan, we love you at School 6. You are the best for kids and the best for teachers.
Miss Tropiano is the best teacher because she's helped me improve throughout all my years in orchestra.
Miss Tropiano is an amazing teacher because she's always teaching me new things.
Miss Gunther is a great teacher. I love going to her classes and learning things from a new perspective. She is so kind and I love learning with her in Project Extra.
Miss Journey, you always make me smile and you always make me happy.
I think Mrs. Journey is the best principal ever because she's nice, kind, and overall a great person.
Congratulations, Mrs. Journey. Love you.
Congratulations, Miss Lewenthal, on your tenure. You're a really amazing assistant principal, and I think you're really nice. And thank you for supporting everyone at OMS every day in and day out.
Hi, Miss Lewenthal. I'm just so grateful that you're always so kind to us, even if we are in trouble. And you're just super a nice person, and I'm really glad that you got tenure.
I like to work with Miss A because Miss A said, I'm so proud of you. Bye.
I really like doing still life with her because I think she really taught me how to do realism because it was something that I struggled with. I love you, Miss Lindbergh. You're the best.